The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Well, here's something for you kids to remember. You gotta freeze on a line drive if you're at second base. Make sure that that ball gets through before you take off and try to advance. And that's a good read there, and he's able to get back and avoid being doubled off.
Into the box now, David Peralta. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
He was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Into the box, Chris Owings. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Kiki Bones is ready to go here as we begin the third. Here comes the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 2-1. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
The 3-1 is on the way. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he waited nicely that time as this is lined into center field for a leadoff single. So with the leadoff man aboard, we take a trip into the recent past here as we call on our graphic for today's edition of This Date in Baseball History. Rusty Red will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
He might have had that one stolen that time, but he winds up popping this one up, so runner has to go back to first.
Rico Black will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. .30 is on the way. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Peralta is there, 2 down.
And sometimes when you're just getting rolling here in a ball game, you've got a 3-ball count. Hey, go ahead and lay one in there. Make him prove to you that he can beat you. This winds up a pretty routine fly ball.
Shorty Mack will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now the 1-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And the throw's behind him that time as it gets right by him. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
And if you ask me, I'm pretty sure he had second base stolen already. So this is a time where a catcher just maybe needs to take a step back, stick this one in his back pocket. But instead, he tries to put a little something more on that throw, and he winds up firing it right into center field.
Third inning, no score to this point. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Now another 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We've played 2.5, no score on the show. Zach Greinke makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now the 3-1 pitch. As he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
And that's actually a lot tougher play than it looks out there in right field. You know, sometimes off of a right-hander's bat, that ball can kind of curl away from you, but he stays right with it to put it away.
Gene Segura will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. And he'll step off. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
The 3-1 coming. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Brown is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
1 out away now from 3 full scoreless innings, and both pitchers are working both inside, outside, up and down. Looking solid here to start this ball game.
Nick Ahmed will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This ball's grounded foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Chubby Ali will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. Here's the 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Fouled back. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And these two guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Antonio Moose will dig in. He popped out his first time. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. And the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2, here it is. And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
In now, J.J. Watts. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And Owings will make the play there to retire the side. Good work there by Zach Greinke. Still 0-0. Back with Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it's Paul Goldschmidt that'll lead things off for Arizona. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Here comes the 2-1. And that one finds the target on the outside corner, 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Here's the 2-2 home. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And now a pitch on the way. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
A.J. Pollock will dig in. He popped out his first time. No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. The 1-1. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. One there on to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, if you want to go by the numbers, somewhere around 37% of leadoff walks come around to score. Now, EK, I know you didn't know that, but that won't be an issue here as he bounces right back and he gets himself the double play.
Stepping in now, Phil Gosselin. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and he's got himself a base hit.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
1-1 on the way. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Here he comes on 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. Now the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. One left for the Diamondbacks. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Coco Brown will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Ready now on 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
1 out, nobody on. Here comes the 3-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these 2 guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Kiki Bones will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he'll step out for a moment here, maybe to give his guy a chance to catch his breath in the dugout for a moment. Here's the full count offering. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. David Peralta will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. The 1-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but you know, he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Chris Owings will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. And a step off. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, pitcher,
Zach Greinke will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. The 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Rusty Red will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a high pop out that looks to be headed beyond the pitcher's mound. Here for it is Segura to make the play. One gone.
There you get a look at his pitches by inning so far. No doubt that second inning is the one that really sticks out. He had to use a lot of his energy getting through that one.
Rico Black will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Now the 3-1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Well, that's going to put him on the board for the very first time here, but how close was this to being a foul ball? Obviously very close because it hit the darn foul pole, but hey, they were about due for something to go their way, and they get a big break here.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Into the box now, Shorty Mack. All 3.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And when he's missing, he's not missing by much. That one might have been just a hair low, but as a hitter on 3-1, you have the luxury of making a pitcher bring something up.
Chubby Ali will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. 3-2, here it comes. Runners on the move for second. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Full count offering on its way. He'll try it again from first. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. The next 3-2. He'll try it one more time for second. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Running yet again for second. Fouled straight back. And he may be a little winded up there after this long at-bat, so he'll step out and ask for time. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. And another throw over. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Well, these guys already have shown that they can run against this catcher, and it looked like he had ideas about taking second, but they caught him leaning the wrong way and wind up picking him off.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. He'll try it again, 3-2. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
He's gotten off to a really slow start here in April. Well, maybe this can help him snap out of it. That's a sharp single there.
Antonio Moose will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. The 1-1 home. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
Now the 2-1. Runners off for second. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 1-0 LA. Gene Segura will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
One pitch on the way. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Brown is there, 1 away.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits, both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Nick Ahmed will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. 1 out, nobody on. Now the 1-1. Swing and a shot toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out.
Making a bid here to get on base is the potential tying run. But this ball just didn't want to drop for him and winds up finding the outfielder's glove.
Standing in now, Paul Goldschmidt. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. J.J. Watts will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. And neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. Now a ball bounced towards the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Coco Brown will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. Greinke ready now, the 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Just 1 earned on the docket for Greinke thus far into his 7th inning of work. The 1-2 with one away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Yeah, and on this pitch right here, you got to make up your mind just a little more quickly up there. This is a ball that you got to think about maybe taking to left field, but instead, his swing is just a little bit late. He pulls off a little bit, and now he's going to go sit down.
Had near there, but missed 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
The 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
3-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over.
It's time for the
Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. A.J. Pollock will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here comes a 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Bones will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Phil Gosselin.
Phil Gosselin will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Full count pitch on its way. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, catcher, Wellington.
Wellington Castillo will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Here comes the 1-1. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. It remains 1-0. Tyler Clippard will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 19, Tyler Clippard.
Kiki Bones will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Here's the 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Now the 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Rusty Red will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
The 2-1 home. And this is going to be a foul ball. Two. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Rico Black.
Rico Black will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. The right-hander deals on 1-2, and this is going to be a foul ball. Now another 1-2, and look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, one thing this team cannot afford is for him to get hurt early in the season. Luckily, though, looks like he's going to be all right.
Shorty Mack will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. Good lead off is second there. Now the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. First and second now, 1 man out. Another 1-2 delivery. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. And the runners again are off here. Not in time as he just sneaks in there, and it's a double steal.
And we're going to take a good look at this double steal from the camera well up here near us. You can see that both guys get about the same jump, and that moves each of them into scoring position now with just 1 out.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
And this could really be trouble now, because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Chubby Ali will stand in with a big opportunity to pad this lead if he can avoid the double play ball. The 1-1. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You got to compose yourself, and that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
He's set, now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Two-two pitch on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
He's ready now, the pitch. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Pollock is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Now the relay home, and it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Good job there to pick up an insurance run here on the sacrifice fly. The way their starter's throwing, he may not even need it, but I bet he'll be grateful for that extra cushion, no doubt.
Your attention, please. Now
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Antonio Moose will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Adrian Gonzalez will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Back up the middle, that will get through into center field, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And that's a big at-bat there as they've broken this one wide open.
And that's what those stat nerds call a high leverage at-bat. I don't know what that means, but whatever you want to call it, he comes through in a big way to push a 2-run lead, now up to 4.
J.J. Watts will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ready now on 1-1. Swing and a liner toward right center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this will get to the wall out near the pool area. Around third, Gonzalez heading home.
Well, this guy's been in desperate need of anything, something. Give him something positive. So this is just what the doctor ordered. It's a mistaken location, no doubt about that. And when a guy's scuffling, this is like a gift from heaven as he jumps all over it and drives it for 2 bases.
And so they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 35, Big Daddy Kelly.
Big Daddy Kelly will stand in now with the bases loaded, and this is one at-bat he doesn't want to just throw away. He can really help himself here.
Yeah, hitting is not really in a lot of pitchers' DNA, but you're right. If he can find a way to just find a hole with a ground ball, that could be huge.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled back. Once again a 3-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. LA's on top, 4-0.
Number 23, Adrian
David Peralta will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Ready on 2-1. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And this might be just what the crowd needs to get off their hands a little bit. Last thing you want to do on the mound is hit a guy and have the crowd come to life against you.
Chris Owings will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. From the stretch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the 1st out.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Brandon Drury will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Gene Segura will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
The 3-1. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, now the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here, so he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
1-1 on the way. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Dominic Leone will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Kiki Bones will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game. Now the pitch. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here comes a 2-2. And this is hit well towards the hole. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Yeah, and I don't know what he's doing going down the line. I mean, I love hustle as much as the next guy, but right there, that's an invitation to the 60-day DL. I hope he knows a good shoulder surgeon because he's going to need one if he keeps that up.
Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Base hit.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Into the box, Rico Black. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just your classic 0-2 changeup right there. And what he's trying to do there is to get that hitter's aggressiveness to work against him. And he just goes fishing in the dirt for a bad pitch and an easy punch-out.
In now, Shorty Mack. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Leaps and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow. Another look out in right field as he ends the inning by taking away a home run. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Paul Goldschmidt will stride in, grounded out his last time through. The 1-1 home. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And now that third base dugout has really come to life. They are not happy about that last pitch. Hard to blame him. And I think it's going to lead to a warning as you see the home plate umpire coming out. And he will indeed issue the warning to both benches.
And I think that's what he has to do. You've got to keep control of the ball game and not let things get out of hand. So a good job there by putting his foot down and saying, this ends right here.
A.J. Pollock will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings, as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. C.J. Pack will get the assignment on the mound here, as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. A.J. Pollock will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. The 1-1. The slider up into the 90s there. It's 1-2.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
Here comes a 1-2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
You don't need to be a lip reader or an expert in body language to know that he was not thrilled with that call. You know, just about every umpire has a different interpretation of what a high strike should be, but none of them like it when guys carry on like this. You got to be careful.
Stepping in now, Phil Gosselin. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
We got some life here now in the 9th inning. First and second now, and hey, 1 more base runner. You're going to bring the tying run to the plate. And we've seen stranger things happen.
Wellington Castillo will stand in now. And hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now the 1-1. In for strike 2.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Oh, this is hit hard towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
Standing in now, David Peralta. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. The 2-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
Well, here we go. Tack another one onto that winning streak. They've now got it up to 6 in a row, and it's not looking like this hot spell is going to end anytime soon.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
So that'll Lions and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasker.